Hello, thank you so much for booking Lenny. So this is a video to explain you how the vehicle works so that the check-in goes faster and you know everything before. Have a look at it and now the check-in is going to start. So Lenny is the orange van and it's got a lot of keys. There are 5 keys, but we're putting little colors on it so that you know where to use which. So we're going to start here. So here you see there's a little blue line, so we're going to take the blue one. Now Volkswagen have got a specificity. They have a pointy part, those keys. So that pointy part here always goes on the exterior of the door. Okay, like this, so that you can open the door. If you were to do it like that, it wouldn't do anything. So that's it. Okay, so that's for the first door. Now for the sliding door here, you see that it's the dark green one, and there's the dark green. This has got no sides, so you can do it like this. To close this door, I have a little advice for you. This is a sliding door, so don't send it this way, but send it inside. So you're going to put your 2 hands like this and push inside. Like this. Simple. To open the door, it's not going to do anything all the way here. You have to really push it all the way until that point. And now it's going to open. Lenny has got a specificity. It's that you can lock the door. Now it's not moving. If you do that, to unlock it, it's up. Pretty much how it goes. Now we're going to carry on this side. See, there's a little red sticker, so we're going to go with the red key. This is the fuel, so it's 95. If you don't remember, it will be written in front. So go left and then turn this left, and that's it. Those 2 little pointy parts, you have to align it with the holes here, so that it doesn't come out when you drive. Okay, so like this. Another one. That's it. Now we're moving at the part behind. So here is the orange, so it's the orange key. And depending on whether it's closed or not, the key will be on one side. You have to put the key on one side or the other. So here you will see that we have the basic equipment. So we have the bag with the bed sheets. If you ask for for towels, we will put it here. Now this is the tent. This is the tent for taking a shower outside. Okay, and actually to take the shower you have this right here. So this, you will see, I will show you, there is a tank of water that you can take out of the van, and you will be able to plunge this water pump right into it. So you put this into the water, press this button, and you will be able to apply. So just to go like this. Obviously you connect it, but that's it. That's how it goes. If you're running out of energy, there's a cable here as well. I will show you the tank later, but that's how it works. It's really good to take off the sand after you go to the beach or stuff like that. It's obviously cold water. So just keep that in mind. Here I haven't put a table, but there will obviously be a table for you. Okay. Alright, so you see here there's a little controller because we have a solar panel on the top, and it's up there. And also the motor has what we call an alternator right in the middle, that big one. So I say this because that means that you are getting energy from the sun on when you drive. So you will not have, if you go to a campsite, you don't have to buy for the electricity, it's fully independent. And moving on the left, this is where usually we put the electricity at the campsite, but you don't need this anymore. Here it's going to be the white key, but again, white, so just do the same thing as usual. Okay, now we will go inside. So now I will show you the interior. We will start with the little coffee table that is there. Push it up like this, and then what you're going to do is, here at the bottom, you've got 2 little pressure points. You lift this up, and you can close it like that. So usually if you don't want to put a table and you just want to do coffee, you use that. Now inside here, we have the water. The water is here in that little tank, and the grey water is here. So when you come back, please just take out all the water, all the grey water. And the way it works is just like this. Just press the button, and that's it. And if you want to fill back, you just open this and put more water in it. It's pretty simple. Here you will always have little towels as well for cleaning. Here is the tank of water I was telling you for the shower. So that's it. And it opens here, and you will be able to put a the water pump inside. On this van we have upgraded it with also a lithium battery right here. So there are little cables, but there's a lithium battery here that feeds the fridge. But also you will see that there are connectors here for your phone. So you can just press this button, and then that way you put your USB-C and you can charge your phone right there. So also this lithium battery is powering the fridge from this cable here. So you turn this button, you turn it on, and it will show the little blue light, and this will turn on the fridge. Now to put the fridge functioning, it's 5 seconds right on that little button there, and that's it. It's already set up to be at the right temperature. And to give you an idea of the size, I'm just going to open it. You can see. When you come back and you give the van back, please just turn it off so that it doesn't use energy for nothing. Up. That's it. Now we're going to show you what's inside here, but it's the classic amenities. You've got glasses, bowls, knives and forks here below, things for cooking, pan pots, and here we leave a little bit of olive oil, coffee and things like that you have in here, and the paper for cleaning. All is here. So the basics are here. If we are moving on this side, you have the bed. So Lenny is the most basic one, but it works very simply. You have a little hole here, and you're just gonna pull this off, and it goes down all the way. That's it. The bed is done. You want to put it back, just like that. Okay. And that's pretty much it. Now, if you were to want to open the roof, there's a little trick to know. You have to first open those two up front, and we will do the same inside. There are 3 of them. 1, 2, and 3. And what I'm going to do is just push this up. Here I'm going to make sure it's clicked properly, and once it's clicked, it's done. There's no bed on top, it's just for you to be able to stand. And also it's quite nice if you want some more ventilation in the night. Now I'm going to put my hand here as support and take out this part and let it fall down. Fabric goes behind here, and behind this. And we'll make sure it's not outside by pulling it out. There you go, it's ready. So before you go to bed, to close this door, you will put your hand here and just push it all the way. And this is the security to close from the inside. To reopen the van, it's just this all the way. That's it from the inside. I will show you now how to drive it. So now I'm going to show you little tips on how to drive. First, you see here the orange sticker, so it's the orange key. Pretty part on the left. Hop. I'm going to turn it a quarter to show you the basics. First, the lights are here. So you're going to double click. Yeah, 1, 2. You can turn this like this, but it has no use. And to full beams, it's this one up like this. Now, for the indicators, it's up and down. Windscreen wipers here, classic. If you don't remember, it will be written here 95 and 50 liters, so that gives you around 400 kilometers. Here is when to change the gears. So there are only 4 gears on this vehicle, and you can change the gear here, second, third, fourth. It's just to make it easier for everybody. Top speed is a mighty 80 kilometers per hour, so that's it. Can't go any faster than that. That means try to avoid motorways, by the way. Warnings are here. Don't use that because you can decharge the battery. That's my advice, at least. Because I'm going to give you here power banks to charge your phones, and also, by the way, there's a Bluetooth speaker here. For the GPS and geolocation, this is the place. Don't move it because there's the only place where it sticks, so please leave it where it is. It's on purpose. And here you will find the paper of the cars, and also a little book where people say where they've been. Hop, and you can get some inspiration. Now we're going to talk about the handbrake. So the handbrake is here. That handbrake, to take it out, you pull. You don't put your hand below, you put your hand up. Pull and down and release. To put it on, just straight. Nothing more to do. Now, you could be with the handbrake on at 80 kilometers per hour and not realize. So just make sure, because there's no light that tells you that the handbrake is on or anything. So really make sure that before you drive, that this is all the way down, all the way at the end. That's very, very important to not damage the clutch, and then you can finish your trip. So there you go. Now about the gearbox. The gearbox, there are only 4 gears, and the first gear, usually people go on left and up, and they don't find it because the first gear is just up. Don't go on the left. It's just one like this and second down. So up and down, that's it. To find the third gear and fourth gear, it's all the way on the right. You tap until it's all the way on the right and then up and down as well. Why is there nothing on the left? It's because it's the reverse gear. That reverse gear, to get it done, you push this up like this, that little hole. There you go, and then you go left and down. My advice when you go on reverse is you keep your hand like this. It's much easier. You keep your hand on it when you do the reverse gear. Okay, super. And to take it out, same. You push this up and release. You know you're in neutral when it's very wobbly like this. Great. Now, how to start the car? So this little boy has to warm up in the morning. So what we're going to do about this is first, only in the morning, we're talking here, we're going to first send fuel to the engine, like this, 1 and 2. That's done. And then we're going to leave the feet right in the middle, halfway. And you just turn the key. And it will start. So now we're going to warm it up. So we're going to keep accelerating a little bit like that for 1 minute. Until it's warm. And right now it's already warm, so it's all fine. Super. Little tips for you about the gearbox. That's the main thing. So first, obviously, this seat, if you're not uncomfortable, you can move it. There's a little metallic handle right in the middle, so you can move that up and front and back. So for the gearbox, you have to play with the clutch only on the first and second gear, and then after it's the other way around. So on the first gear, and I'm just going to do first gear here, and I will show you the rest later. But you just play very slowly. You accelerate a little bit, and you play with the clutch right there. That's it. That's how it goes. That's only in the first gear. Then second and third, you see, you don't have to play much with the clutch. It's counterintuitive. That's how it is. And I'm gonna here reverse. Same. You accelerate a little bit, and you see I have to put my hand on it. That's it. Just play gently with it. All good. I think that's it. I've explained the main part. We will just go about the second and third gear in a bit. So here I just passed first gear. Same, you play with the clutch and make sure that you rev it a lot. You don't be scared to push the motor a bit, right? So I'm going to push it quite a bit, and then you see up, in and out very quickly. You don't really have to play with the clutch from second grip. Okay, I'm going to pass fourth right now and say in and out. That's it. So my really big advice is don't be scared to push the motor a little bit. It just makes passing the gear much easier. So yeah. Now last advice, we are arriving at the red traffic light right now. I don't even pass the second gear. I'm in third, and I just brake and leave it in neutral. Why? Because the second gear is like 5-10 kilometers per hour, so there's no real point to it. You only use it in roundabouts and stuff like that. So I just only use it to go 1, 2, 3, but when I'm downshifting, I don't use it. Brakes, they are 70 style, so basically you brake a little bit, it doesn't do much, and you have to press pretty hard here in the middle. And indicators, you put them on, but you have to put them off as well. They don't get out by themselves, okay? So, and they don't make much noise, so you will forget. So there you go, just you're warned. That's pretty much it. Just really be mindful to not have the handbrake on. The handbrake on. That's it. Have a great trip. We're gonna bring the van back. Let's imagine it's the checkout. First you see that little yellow rectangle, so you put the car and the front of the car right there, which I'm doing right now, and then you will be given a little key, a little remote, sorry. Press this, goes yellow there, and magically this opens. And then I will tell you which parking space you have to give it back. Okay. But let's